Wanted to do a review. This is a long time coming. Should have had this done a while ago, so I apologize, Matt, that I have not gotten to this. So Matt at Wrecked Brewing and I, get a good look here, did a kettle sour together. So we decided to call it Tipsy Smurf. It was 3 pounds of blueberry pureed into the beer after fermentation had completed. We kettle soured it to around that 3.5 range. Mine ended up at, I think, 3.7, and I think Matt ended up right at 3.5. We used Good Belly, the probiotic. So we mashed, brought everything up to a boil, let it boil for about 5-10 minutes tops, killed everything off, chilled to about 100, 105, pitched a 1 quart container of the Good Belly, let that sit overnight for about 24 hours, pre-acidified it down to that 3.5, 3.7 range. As I said, Matt was 3.5. That was my target. I ended up being just a touch high. I think my temperatures dropped a little bit more than I'd hoped for. It was back in February, so chilled out. What I found is if they stay in the hundreds, it drops a little bit lower. So it's my first chance trying his. So this is mine. It's nice, pretty colored. So what I expect out of my sours. I do add some milk sugar to it. What I found is the sour, if you keep it at 3.5 range, it's pretty good. But sometimes it's a little too sour for people, especially if you get that 3.4, 3.3 range. And if you add that milk sugar back into it, I think, and again, this is just my opinion, I think it backs up the fruit flavor that you use. So I've done mixed berries. This is my first time just doing a straight blueberry. I've done a tropical that I call Searching for Shade. It's got mango, papaya, pineapple in it. That one I really like. But all of them, it just has a tendency to kind of back up that fruit flavor a little bit and create just enough sweetness there to offset the tartness and makes a nice balance. So, all right, let's crack this open and see what we got here. So, again, Matt, apologize. It's been so long getting to this. Been a little crazy. Get a little hiss off of her. There we go. Pretty color, good carbonation. I'll put all of it in there. Mine is maybe a touch clear, but mine's been in the keg. It hasn't moved, but pretty darn close. Carbonation looks to be pretty stinking close. All right. Nose is almost identical. That slight tartness on the nose. Well, that's awfully hard. I guess if you didn't know that there was a difference of 3.5 to 3.7, I think it'd be hard to tell. You might be able to say there's something different, but not put your finger on what exactly it is. I'm looking for it. I find the sourness to Matt's, that's right on the money. That's what I like. Mine's just a touch less than what I want it. Not far. I mean, I'm really searching here, but this one gives you just a middle of the tongue tartness that I really like in the sours. Not over the top. It's not so sour that a person couldn't handle trying it. But I tell you what, the colors are real pretty. Very happy with these. It was a heck of a time brewing with you, Matt. It's cold as heck for me. It wasn't as bad for Matt, but I know we were 1.5 2 foot of snow out here, so it's nice to be into nicer weather. But I hope you enjoyed brewing, Matt. I know I had a great time. Hope you've turned you on to sours. I know you liked sours before, but making sours are not that hard. So again, that's my process. I'm going to play around with some different ways of doing it. Greek yogurt's another way that I've heard people do it. Philly sour, the yeast, it's a wild yeast. I'm going to try that. I think what I'm going to do this year is try a couple of 10-gallon batches and put them side by side, or make 6 gallons of it in 3 and 3, do some side by side and see what we get out of it. But it's a heck of a beer, Matt. Blueberries come through really nice. Yeah, just closer to what I want. So heck of a job for your first time ever, Matt, doing it. Really impressed. So really liked it. Had a great time brewing. But if you're interested, we've got the video of both of us out there of our process and what we did. So all right, guys, enough rambling for one day. Great beer. Thank you very much, Matt. Hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy it, and we'll catch you on the next one. Sláinte.